A general concept, what is file in computer?
Sir, it's a
Sir,
thing which
storing
holds
data,
data.
sir.
Correct. It is a storing. We can store. Yes. Another person is coming to tell.
That's storing data, data.
Correct. Okay. That is, we are storing all the.
File,
Yeah.
a file is something which holds many datas.
Yes. Storing data, hold the data. Correct. For example, let us say one example. MS Word. We are opening the MS Word. We are typing the data or whatever data we are typing, and we are storing as a file. That is the Word document file, isn't it? As you people, Chandru and Selvaram, both they said very correct answer. It is the file is used to store the data. Exact answer. Okay, very good. I really appreciate you. So the file, what is file means? It is used to store your data. It occupies, it stores, not occupies. It stores the information in it. Okay, in a particular format. Okay, for example, image is a file, video is a file. Okay, MS Word, that is documentation file. PDF is a file, PPT is a file, whatever thing, it is a file only. Okay, it contains some information. Okay, that is file. Why we need file? Second question. Why we need file? That is the same answer also. You can say that to store the data, sir. We can store the data in a certain format. For example, Word means Word format, PDF means PDF format, image means image format. We are keeping that. The data visualization or video or whatever thing, we are storing the data in a particular format. That is the use of file. Correct. Okay, let me see why the file is needed in Python. Because we are in the programming language, we can say, or else we will take another term. That is why we need file in Python. Because let me see, if I do the program,
Sir,
yeah,
sir, handling, no, sir, handling.
I will tell that. I will tell. It is not the meaning. I'm not dividing the word file and handling is different. It is not. It is a single word only. File handling means how to handle with the file in the Python. That is the topic. That is the chapter name. File handling is your chapter name. Okay. Generally, why we need file in Python? For example, we run many programs, isn't it? For example, you created we created the student entry program. I hope homework number 9, I think so. In the homework number 9 or 7, we created a student database. We are storing the database in the dictionary, and what will happen? We can delete, we can see the data, everything. Okay, but the dictionary, whether it is properly stored, is it permanently stored? Not properly. It is permanently stored. If your question is asked, it means it is not. Okay, because it is not permanently stored. Okay, that I will show an example, easy example to you. Just a minute. You can see literally why we need a file. Okay, I will show one simple example. We will run one simple program. From that, you can easily understand. What is the usage of file or why we need file in Python? These questions you can easily get the answer. Okay, now we are going to create a new file. You people want to say that, tell the program for that part. Okay, I think this is, we are going to create a program to get the input from the user, and we want to store in a list. This is the concept. Okay, we want to get the input from the user, and we need to store the details in the list. For example, name list. Okay, so I'm going to create a name list, those who are going to participate in the volleyball tournament. Okay, so the people who are coming with the entry. Okay, sir, I am going to participate, sir, I am willing, sir. Whenever your PT master is asking you, we are saying like that, no. So we are going to create a program for that. Can you say empty list we need, no, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so a equal to, I just create a empty list, and next thing we are getting the input. Okay, so I'm just giving n name equal to input of, enter the name, enter your name. Okay, so we got the name. Okay. Just I am making the print statement. Volleyball tournament name list, sorry, name list. So I just created the print statement. I get the input from the user. Okay. So it will take, for example, how many players is needed for volleyball tournament? Can you say? Let me take 11 players, 6 players, 2 teams. Okay, let it be 6 players. Let me take with the substitute. Okay, no need to substitute. Just we will give the range 6. Okay. Then we are getting the input. Okay, I am using the space. I mean for indentation. So we got the player number. We got enter your name. Likewise, we get the input. 6 name we need to input. Then next thing, append. We need to store in the list. What is the list name? A. Okay. A dot append of name n. Okay. Every time the list will be prepared. Okay. Then just printing the final name list. Suppose you want to learn this practice. This is a real time. So I need a software for making this purpose to do the collecting this data. This is a real time program. Okay, you want to create such type of program for that. Okay, just if you are practicing means you will get the knowledge also. Okay, so final name list is likewise I'm printing where the name is stored in the list. So I'm just printing the list. Okay. Okay, so just I made the list. I'm saving this file. So just I'm saving the desktop itself. I'm giving a volleyball. Okay. Now I'm just run the file. Just a minute. Yeah. You can see enter the volleyball tournament name list. I'm just giving the name. Okay. Okay, I will just enter Naveen and Selva and Chandru, Sham, Rajshekhar. Okay, for example, I just enter the name, the final name. Now you want to tell the tell students, for example, these names and all stored in list. No, am I right? We entered the name list. Hello, are you hearing?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
So this name and all we are stored in the list. Okay, we are entering, and after entered, you can see the code. It is added. It is appended in the list, right? These names and all stored in where? Can you say the answer? Where it is stored? This Naveen Selva, all those things. Yeah, A. So
List.
this names and all stored in the list that is named as A. Okay, inside the A, all the names are stored, right? We ask you to print the A value also. It is get printed. Naveen Selva, all those names and all get printed. Fine. It is good. It is right. Okay, it is we stored the data. I am just closing it. Okay, now I'm removing all those things. It is stored in A. Next time, if I remove the code, I'm asking to print A, whether it will print all the names. Have you understand what I'm saying? From our mouth.
No, sir. Once more.
Correct? No. From our mouth only we said all the names are stored in the list A. Okay. For example, I'm just removing this data. Okay. So now I removed the data. I made it a command line. Now in this things, I'm printing A. Sir, I already collected the data, sir. It is stored in A. I'm printing the A. Whether the names are printed, if I run this program means, what will be get printed? What is the output of this line? Now, what is the output of this program?
Empty list, sir.
Empty list. But previously we stored no. We literally stored all the names we entered, we typed, we entered, and we made the append command also. We added into the list, but now it is what? List is empty. Now you understand where the program, where the data is stored. It is temporarily stored. Where it is stored, it is temporarily stored in an object. The object may be a string, the object may be a list, or it may be a dictionary, or whatever data type, integer, floating, whatever data type. Now, this is what I'm coming to tell the students. Please listen. So, we entered the data, we stored the data, but once we completed the program, all the data will be automatically erased. Isn't it? The terms is correct or not? Have you understood, Pa?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So,
Sir,
automatically,
இன்னொரு தடவை சொல்லுங்க sir.
for example, I will tell again, we stored in the last program. In the last thing, we stored all the 6 names, no? Isn't it? Correct, Chandru? We stored the 6 names.
Yes, sir.
Okay. That we stored
Yes,
in
sir.
the list name A.
A list.
Okay. A list we
Yes,
stored.
sir.
Correct. So now I'm making this command. I already stored that. Okay. So now I'm running this function. I'm now running this program. I'm asking to print the A. You can see it is printing the empty statement, empty list. Where the name list, previously I typed the name, the final list it is showing, name list, Selva, Chandru, all the names and all stored. Okay. Now I'm asking to print the list, but nothing it is showing. All the data is erased. No. Have you understood?
Yes, sir.
Okay, that's what I'm coming to tell. All the data we literally entered, we stored in a list, but once the completion of the program, once the program execution is completed, what is happening? The data will be automatically get erased from the list or dictionary, not only list, in dictionary, in variable, or in a string data type, or whatever data type. Okay, a tuple, all the data will be automatically erased. Okay, this is a temporary memory. Okay, so we need the data. For example, later I will tell one scenario for you. Your PT sir is asking, you are computer student, no, can you help you write one program to get the entry of volleyball name list. You want to, for example, are you played the volleyball, or let me take some other game also? Hello?
Volleyball, sir.
Yeah, okay, volleyball. For example,
Volleyball itself.
yeah, what are the details are needed? For example, if you are going for the tournament, I hope you are many times you may win. What are the details generally the PT master will ask? Your name, your standard and section, and nowadays they are asking the Aadhaar card also, isn't it?
Date of birth.
Correct? No, the
Yes,
mobile
sir.
number,
Yes,
parents'
sir.
mobile number, details, and age. That is very important. Under which category? Under 16, under 18, likewise, isn't it? So which category?
They will
Yeah.
ask Aadhaar card, sir.
Aadhaar card, the Xerox also. For example, so your PT master is asking, day you come and collect these details. I need the details. You create a program for me. Likewise, your PT master is asking help. You created successfully this program. For example, you got the name, age, which category you are going to participate, and mail ID, phone number, every detail you collected. You stored in a list or you stored in a dictionary. Okay, whatever it is, the data type, you are using it. Okay. Then, yes, sir, I successfully, you going to class by class with the tablet. One tab is given to you. In the tab, you using the Python code, you collected the detail. Isn't it? So after that, sir, I collected the details, sir. All the details are in the tab, sir. You can you can please take the data, sir. Likewise, if you are submitting means, whether the data will be there. Is the data is there?
No, sir.
No. For example, likewise, your PT sir has asked me, I collected this Naveen, all the names and all I collected. Finally, sir, all the data are here, sir. If I give means, nothing is there. Then PT sir, what, sir? You collected, you are saying, but nothing is there. Likewise, he will ask the question, where the data is gone? Actually, I'm not also telling the lie. I said the truth only. I collected the data, I stored the data in a list, but list is vanished. It is gone. So this is what. Now you understand the variable is stored, or the data is stored in the Python interpreter temporarily. Okay. For that, sir, how I can store the data permanently, sir? Now you can get the answer for the topic. That is what? File handling. Okay, we need a file. For that, this is the explanation I'm giving to you why we need a file, or what is the use of file in a Python. Now you understand now what is the topic?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so we need
The
a
data
file.
will be
Yes, correct. The
sir,
data will be
the
stored permanently. Correct.
yes, sir.
Yes. So, for example, we can store the data permanently in it, in our computer or in our mobile or tab, whatever device it may be. Okay, we can store the data permanently in it. Okay. So, for example, you are having a computer. Your PT sir is giving a pen drive. Hey, in this pen drive, you collect all the data. Likewise, he is giving. So you just insert the pen drive and you collect the data. All the data will be permanently stored in the pen drive or whatever device, or external hard disk, whatever it may be. Okay, so it is permanently stored in a form of file. Okay, this is what we are going to learn in this chapter. Okay, this is the learning outcome. Okay, what we are going to learn in this chapter means we are going to learn how to store the data permanently in a file by using a Python program. Correct. For example, if it is permanently stored means is very easy. No, once we collected the data, it will be easy. We can reuse it for a long time. Okay, for example, last time you collected the data, next year, for example, under what is the thing, under 14 you collected the data, next time you can use the data for under 16, isn't it? The same data, because age is increased now automatically. We can create a program also now for that. Age will be +1 if the year is one more year is increased means. Have you understand my question?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So likewise, we can create our program. Permanently, the data will be also validated because we enter the data, authenticated data. Age should be proper. Mobile number should be 10 digit. For example, manually, if you are writing, if you are, suppose you may say the number, any one student may tell the number. While we are writing, we may miss 1 digit, 9 digit only. At the time, if you are calling the parent means the number is invalid, then we need to ask other students, hey, what is this number, or tell the number. Like this we need to ask. Okay, but this program will make the authentication of the data. Authenticated data we can get from the Python program. We know that how to create authenticated mobile number, email ID, address, everything, isn't it? By using the esalpha function, isDigit functions. Like this we can create it. Okay, many options are available. Okay, that's what we are going to see in this file handling chapter. Let me go to the first thing. Okay, you will read it. File handling is a mechanism by which we can read data on the disk files in Python. Disk file means the file is stored in a disk. Disk may be a hard disk or pen drive or whatever data, whatever storage device. Okay, in Python program, or write back means we can write it. We can type the data. That is, we can store the data from Python program to disk file. Please understand, from Python program to disk file. In this our program, we made one program. No, so we created the program. We are writing the data. We are entering the name. We are entering the age of the student. All the
Sir.
details we are writing. Yes, please. Yeah.
சார் அதில் நம்ம சேஞ்ச் பண்ண முடியுமா சார்?
Yes,
சப்போஸ் நம்ம ஏதாவது ப்ரோக்ராம் ஏது இருந்தால் சேஞ்ச் பண்ண முடியுமா?
You are asking change the data, or can you say again? Change means in
சார்
the sense
நம்ம
of,
எதை ஏதுனா சார் நம்ம எதை ராங்னு சொல்லிட்டு மறுபடியும் சேஞ்ச் பண்ண முடியுமா?
we can write the program for that, Chandru. For example, here we what program, 1 minute, I will show the file. Here what the program we written, for what purpose we written the program. Here we will get only the name. Okay, so suppose alternation, if so I want to update my details, sir, then updation, we need to give one option updation, then we can do the update also. We want to write the code. That's the answer for you. We need to write the code for everything. Automatically it will not come. We need to write the code. If you refer the homework number 7 or 8 or 9, you can see I already given the homework. Now you can understand why I given that homework to you. Okay, you created a homework, or if you refer the homework, that's what I'm saying. Always seriously refer the homework. Don't take my word just like that. Refer it. Okay, at least once you refer means you will get the data. Okay, you can get the information. Okay, so in that homework, what is the thing? Student detail we can add. We can see the student detail, and we can delete the student detail, or we can update the student detail also. Mobile number you can update, age you can update, or whatever data we are collecting, we can able to update it. We need to write the program. Chandru, I hope you got the point, isn't it? Is it?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, okay. Later I will show that slide. 1 minute. Yeah. So now this is the second line. Please read the second line. Write back data from Python program to disk file. That's what I'm saying. That's what we didn't we done our last program. That is, we can able to get the data in the Python Python file. That is Python program. Then we can write into the disk. Disk means we can write into the disk file. We can write into the file for permanent storage. Once we return in a disk means, once we return in a file means, it will be stored permanently. We can use Excel file, or we can use Notepad, that is text file. We can use binary file. Many types of files are there that we are going to see in the next slide. Okay. So that's second topic. So far in our Python program, standard input is coming from the keyboard as output is going to the monitor. That is, we are getting how we are typing. That is maybe a keyboard or a screen. That is second thing. Okay, we are getting the user, and through the monitor or screen we can able to see that. Okay, that is nowhere data is stored permanently. So far I am saying in this last program also, data is not stored permanently. Temporarily it is stored. Okay, for example, once again if I run the program, all the entered name is not there, it is deleted. Okay, so if you want to, but file handling, you can see the colored thing, but file handling allows us, that is allows the user to store data entered through Python program permanently in the disk file. On later, that is very important point. Okay, and later on we can read back the data. We can read back means we can see the data, we can modify the data, or we can, once again, if you want to print the data means also we can print the data. Have you understand? So this is called file handling. File handling, the concept is giving the option, giving the facility to the programmer. They can store the data permanently in a file by using the Python program. Okay, this is the concept of this chapter. Let me see the next thing. What are the types of files are there, sir? If you're asking the questions, there are two types of files. Actually, it is three types of files in our syllabus. Okay, one more file is there, but it is not updated. Okay, okay, I will say that three types of files are there. We are going to see in our syllabus. Okay, many types of files are there, but we are going to see only three types. One is text file, and next one is binary file, and third one is CSV file, comma separated value file. CSV, full form, you can please note down this full form. CSV, comma separated value. Okay, comma separated value file. First one is what? Text file. Text file means you can easily understand what is text means, general. Okay, Notepad or any text editor, using any Notepad text editor, we can open the file, we can see it. That is text file. Binary file means, from the word, can you judge or can you guess what it may be? What is binary file? Can you able to understand? Or you can share your word also too. What it might be a binary file means. Your idea.
Only zeros.
Zeros and one. Good guess. Yes, that is the file which we are storing. For example, I am collecting the data very secretly. It is very sensitive data. It is very confidential data. Okay, suppose if it is a confidential data means, if I use the text file means, everyone can open that what? Everyone can open the file, they can see the data, right? If it is in text file means. Binary file means, as you said, it will be encrypted. It is not completely in the form of zeros and one. The data will be, for example, I stored the name list. Who are the name list going for the winner name list, or whatever the confidential data I am typing in the Python program. Okay, the Python will give the security also too. In which form means, by if you are storing the data in binary file means, suppose the file is in pen drive. Okay, any one of the student or any one of the person got the file. Okay, they can use the file and they are able to see, open the file means they can open it, but they cannot read the data. The data will be in encrypted form. For example, if I type the name, for example, Saravanan, if a name means, if I type it in the file means, it is not in the same format. It will be in different format. It will be transformed into your numbers, images. Images means symbols, I'm saying, not images means it is not. Symbols, special characters, it will be transformed in another way. Okay, it is encrypted. to decrypt the file, it will be very difficult. Okay, so from that we can give a protection by using my Python program, which program I wrote the code. Through that program only we can able to read the file. Have you understand what this binary file means? Have you understood?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So see how much you can think that we no need to set a password. That is, of course, we can set the password. We can give the password protection. That is second thing. Okay. We can encrypt. That is very important. We can encrypt the data by using the binary file. Okay. So we can store the confidential data. For suppose you are going to, after completing your degree, you are going to work in a company. Okay. You are giving a contender. You are giving a record for the company. Okay. That code should be what? Very confidential manner. Okay, you stored in one computer. Suppose in the computer another person will come and see that your work means they can take it. Okay, but if you store in binary file means another person cannot read your data. They can open the file, they can read the file, but what is the thing? They cannot see the data which they stored. Okay, that is the another one protection level it is giving. Okay, and the third one is two types we have seen. Text to file means normal file in a notepad. Okay, in a text editor the data will be stored. Okay, that is first thing. Second thing is binary file, we explained much. Okay, third thing is comma separated value file, that is CSV file. We can open the CSV file using the CSV reader, or we can open the data in the form of Excel. MS Excel is there, no, Microsoft Excel. With that we can open the data. The data will be stored in a row wise, column wise. You know Excel, no? So the data will be stored in proper manner. For example, mark list and all, we can using the CSV file. Not only mark statement, many things we can create by using the CSV file. Have you understand what type of files we are going to discuss in this chapter? Can you say what are the three type of files? Hello. What are the three type of files?
Text file,
Text
binary file,
yes, and third one is
binary file, comma,
comma separated value file.
comma
Okay.
separated value file.
That we can say it is a CSV file. Okay, CSV file. Okay, CSV file. Okay, these are the three type of files we are going to see in this chapter. So in this session you learned what is the file, how to use the data handling, what is the use of data handling concept, what is the importance of file handling, that is using of file in Python program we have seen, and what are the types of files we are seeing. We have shown, that is text file and binary file and CSV file. Let's see the first one, that is text file. Okay, the text file, this is information. The text file stores the information in ASCII or Unicode. Okay, ASCII code, you know that, or else Unicode, any one way. Okay, based on the operating system. Nowadays, for example, in our Windows and all, Windows, they are using Unicode UTF-8. That is a character set. Okay, UTF-8 or UTF-16 is based on operating system. The file will be stored. Okay, we are following the Unicode method. Okay, and the text file, everything will be stored as a character. For example, if a data is computer means it will take 8 bytes. Because why it is 8 bytes? Can you say?
8 characters.
Yeah, of course, very good. Computer having 8 characters, that's why it is 8 bytes. And one more notable point, all the characters, all the data, you can see the line, everything will be stored as a character. So next thing, if the data is floating value, okay, then 1 1 2 3 7, likewise if it is there, that also stored in what type of data? 10 bytes, character data type only. Okay, have you understand how the data is stored in text file? The data the data will be stored in the form of character. Okay, this is the concept. Okay. Okay, students, I think it is about to complete the class. Timer is showing here. Okay, so this is the text file. Tomorrow we will see how to open a text file, how to see the store the data in a text file. It will be very interesting. Okay, okay, students.
Okay, sir.
Bye to all. Yes.
Thank you, sir.
Have a
Thank you,
good day,
sir.
sir.